Good morning, wigwams. At Walmart, slept really good. I have a sleeping bag on this time, sitting up in the vehicle, so I was kind of warm. I did get a few $100s worth of food, so I did pack as much as I can. This lid on this cooler is not closed down much, but I'm only driving like 30 minutes, so meat can be left out for about 4 hours. That's what she said. But when I get there, if there's a mound of snow, I'm going to get my bags and pack snow into bags and put them in my big cooler that I have, and to keep the critters out at night, and for them not to actually freeze up. But I have plenty of cold storage place. So 30-minute drive, we'll be there, and I'll show you along the way, you know, maybe the road and some other B-roll crap that some of you fast forward on. And then I'm gonna head out to the campus ground and try to find it. And I'll be right back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm that cute guy right there with the tornado. And then this is me too. This is another YouTube channel.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm doing here. I'll give you my business card.
I can give you my group too.
Oh yeah, you do camping?
Yes.
Okay.
Camping in AI, artificial intelligence.
Okay. And you can get your shout. You can get your shout out. Yes, sir. Okay. Hey, I just met him at Walmart, and you have a YouTube?
Yes.
What is it?
Not on YouTube, on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay.
Yes, but I like your pictures on your car.
You like camping?
Excellent. Yes,
What's the name of it? I'll put it in there.
Blue Goose in Wisconsin.
Blue Goods.
Yes, Blue Goose.
Blue Goose in Wisconsin.
Blue Goose in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, here's my card. This is my eating channel, and this is my camping channel.
Thank you, brother.
This will be out, I want to say middle of March. I'll be right back with you guys. GoPro, stop recording. But this is real life situations, and I'm not just trying to blow this out of proportion, but if this video ever gets recovered and say I pass away or something, I want this video to be published, just the last days of me. And I might just, I'm just, you think I'm exaggerating, but you never know what's going to happen in life, and this might be the time. I got some ideas. Yeah, I always say I have a lot of ideas. I never said any was good. Oh yeah, look at that love juice. Who cares how you make a fire? As long as it's a fire!
You damn Eagle Scouts.
I was just talking to the gentleman there. He doesn't have YouTube, but he has Facebook, and hopefully he starts a YouTube channel. Please check his Facebook out if you do any Facebook. But I'm going to head out of here, show you the road and such, and get to going. But he did see the magnets in the vehicle, so if you guys are doing any YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all kind of stuff, it does pay to advertise. You never know. If you're just wanting to go somewhere for a week and leave your car at a Walmart for advertisement, just leave the car so people can see the magnets. And you know, if you leave with somebody else, just park it and get some free advertising. Okay, you're welcome. Gotta go. to stop and let you guys know around these parts, if you want to go fishing and you don't know what lake you want to go fishing at, you just want to go to a random lake, they have it marked. Thank you, Wisconsin. Very helpful. He is going to fish. GoPro, stop recording. I made it to Cascade. There's a welcoming sign with all their stuff. It's founded in 1848. I'm not sure if you wanted to hear that, but you know now. You're welcome. I didn't tell you guys how I found this spot. I did some Googling camping areas around Port Washington. I looked at some stuff, and this is the one that I actually liked on the pictures. And I used an app called Hip Camp, all one word. I'll put the picture up now. And the gentleman that owns this property, his name is Jay. I got his cell phone number, talked to him before I even got here. Really nice, really nice. He says there's 52 to 53 acres, I think, out here. There's like 9 different sites. And right now I'll have the walk of the land, he said, I think, because there's nobody. He didn't say there's nobody dumb enough to come out here, but he said nobody's out here. So I'm the only brainiac that wanted to go camping in the cold like this. But this is what I like. It's secluded. It is going to be, I picked Rocky Top. That's the name of it. I think it's the highest elevation, which maybe has the best views. There is a bucket out here, he said, for $5. I think you can pay for wood, but he actually said there's plenty of free wood out there. You can go foraging for yourself. There's sleds and wagons that they have, but I brought one. Shannon Lee had bought me a sled for this trip, Chanel, and I might not even have to use it, but I might, I'm not sure. But if they got wagons, I'd rather use that than a sled since it's no snow right now. Wednesday, they're still predicting a little snow. But he said if you want to karate chop and break limbs and all that mess, and feel free. So I think that I will feel free to do that and help him spruce up the place, maybe. I don't know. But he said he might be out here. He's from Green Bay. He might come out here and talk to me because he actually Googled and saw my YouTube channels. I did tell him why I'm out here. I'm doing videos just to make sure that they didn't care. So I used Hip Camp, and they give you a really detailed instructions how to get here. There's 2 blue reflectors. You got to go through there to the roundabout. There's a loading and unloading spot, and then you park your vehicle. So really, he said it's secluded like that, so you can't really tell that it's there, so nobody would just come up in there and camp, I guess, for free, and not pay him for his due monies for his property. So we're going to check this out, and maybe in the future we'll come back here, and if you're seeing this video 2 years down the road, maybe 2026, say, hey, what about that Wisconsin Cricket Ranch spot in Cascade? So yes, it's called Cricket Ranch. Maybe bring it up, and maybe I might say, you know what, I might want to go back out there. So just remind me in 2026 or more if you're seeing this video still, and thank you very much. I want to, as I drive down the road in Cascade, I want to roll the credits of all the people that helped me out for this trip. So I do want to appreciate you guys, because without this $300 worth of food that I bought today and all the other stuff, I probably got like $400 or $500 worth of food at least. I'm not going to use it all. That's what I said. But bought enough just to try to make some meals for you guys, and it's very disappointing because I asked I got gas right before, not me, but I got gas for the vehicle right before I got here, and I forgot the stickers that I put extras on the handle of the cart so I can put them on the vegetables. I don't have extra stickers, so there's not amplified fiber in these meals, and I do apologize. I asked her, is there a grocery store on the way here? They said no, 10 miles that way. And that's where I came from, and I'm not going to drive 10 more miles back that way. I already got almost 1,000 miles on this vehicle already, 970. This trip alone, where's it at? 556. It's almost 556. 556 miles, so about 570. Well, yeah, right about 557 it took to get here. So this round trip is about 1,200 miles, but we're finally going to go camping. So let's hit the spot. Okay, let's roll the credits of people that helped me out. You know what, I already did that because I'm talking, so let's go. Oh, and for the seat belt dinger, the dinger thing for the seat belt, it's because the passenger side is not wearing their seat belt. There's so much weight on the seat, it's thinking a person's in here, but it's not. So I went ahead and buckled it up so it stops dinging. Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, Cascade, a whopping 723 now. I'm gonna add one to it. 723 population as of today until Friday the 1st of March. My birthday is March 30th, so you're probably seeing this video around that time or maybe right before. So I'll be 48 years old. Okay, we are about here. I got to do some manually road clearing real quick. There is a lazy limp tree. I could probably cut it down or just talk dirty to it, and it'll probably stand on up. I'm pretty good at that. But we'll get this out the way without scratching the vehicle and get on over yonder. I already see a freaking night. Let's just walk over here. I already see a nice furnished bathroom here, and I got some ice for the cooler. I don't have to pay for ice. There's a little pop-up out here nobody's using. Maybe it's a winter or summer home. There's a tent out there. You can rent a tent, so you don't even have to bring a tent. You can rent a tent for $50 a night, so you can do that as well. They got wagons out here. You can go ahead and put wood in the wagons and use that. So there's different areas to go. You park here in this roundabout, and then just go to which site you want to go to. So we'll venture and do that in a bit. But let me get this vehicle back here, and then we'll do that. Check the loo, the Jimmy on the spot. Oh wow, plenty of TP. Got some, soap and some pellets in the pier. Wow, fancy, freaking fancy. Okay, let's get going. Supposed to stop recording. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news, there's a Jimmy on the spot. Bad news, it's secluded. I mean, that's good news. It's secluded, so I can't drive my vehicle into there because of all the sticks and stuff. Gonna scratch the paint job. There's more good news. They have big wagon here, so it's only gonna take me like 30 trips instead of 1,000. I'm probably gonna bring this with me since there's nobody else camping out here, and get the wood later on. Make sure I have enough wood to survive. I did bring a couple days supply probably for the tent, and I'm not gonna have a fire all day long, probably just at night and when I'm cooking. I'm gonna try to conserve it as much as possible. But let me get this going, and I'll meet you at the campsite and show you all the crap I brought. And just let you know, this camera, this GoPro keeps shutting off on me. So you're seeing a frozen shot, and that's what I've been going through for a while. So I need to get with GoPro and this GoPro 12 and figure out why the hell it's doing it. I might dumb it down to 1080 and see if that helps. So sorry, 4K people. Gotta get my camera. Okay, this is the first trip and probably the only one I'll show you packing, but I got about 9 more of those to go. Looks like the 1080 is still working. I'm gonna turn my creep cam on and just walk on back there, and then show you everything. Okay, kind of give you detailed stuff what I got to go through. Okay, folks. It's all hunky-dory, just watching the next clip and the tent's all put up, freaking warm and toasty. No, it's not like that. Real life situations again, folks. This is what happens. GoPro, stop recording. Whoops. Couldn't pass the opportunity up, guys. My butthole just starts acting excited when I see a Jimmy on the spot. Yes, I'm in the Jimmy on the spot. May or may not have my pants on, but I want to say it's not heated seats. It's not like a 2024 Honda Pilot. Just saying. But hey, this is what this channel's about. Just being real. People do this. I think you do this pretty much maybe daily. Not on camera, but you're probably on your phone, Facebooking, watching my videos. It's okay. You're probably watching me doing this deed while you're doing your deed. It's real, folks. I'm not gonna. People fart and they laugh about it like they never fart, like they never do nothing like that. It happens, folks. That's life. Real life situations. And that's me. That's what I'm about. Motherfucker. Goddamn Chinese wonton bowl. Whatever this is called. Goddamn wooden wok bowl. Had to bring it. Wouldn't be camping without the wonton bamboo wok bowl. Oh wow, I have a hike. Get my exercise today. check-in's not till 2, so I'll probably be done by 2, which is about 6 hours. This way you run from somebody that's walking and trip all the time and they catch up with you and murder you. Just walk faster than them, okay? Do some fast walking. He did say you can drive back here, but I'm not going to do that with this vehicle. If I had my old truck, I would have ran over a couple limbs, trees, and made it back here, but I don't want to mess up the new vehicle just yet. Uh-oh. What we got here? Some scat. The Cub Scouts will call it scat. If you're an Eagle Scout, tell me what this is. What kind of scat? It looks, I'm gonna say some coyote peyote. Yeah, coyote peyote. It's not a bear, unless it's a small bear. Oh God. What the hell? We already got some freaking jackalopes. I think they call them deer in this neighborhood. Look at that little fork right there. That's a deer. Okay. Well, maybe that's not deer scat. Deer scat's like bubble gum, like round bubble gum. Well, don't chew it. But I think it's like rabbit turds. Something like that. Like Hershey's. Okay, I think I'm already here. Rocky Top. Top of the freaking trail. Yeah, I'm huffing. I'm fat, folks. I'm fat. I said it. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh, that's not feathers. I thought some freaking barracuda ate something. That's just cotton, like some cotton. I forgot what the hell those things are called. They're plants. What the hell? Oh, ATV. Okay. Rocky Top, right there. So I gotta lug everything over to here. Got a picnic table. Got a little trash can. Picnic table. Some walking areas for people to come up and kill you. Got one way to kill you or another way to kill you. We already have a little grate for a fire ring. This will be maybe the setup. Let me check if I got some freaking breath left. Hold on a goddamn minute. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, I'm settled down a little bit. I'm in the right spot. I just wanted to make sure before I unloaded this first of 10 loads. Folks, you're nasty. But I wanted to make sure I'm in the right spot before I take all that stuff out of there and get this site situated. But it looks like a nice, quiet site. I mean, you might hear some traffic from the road a little bit, but I'm pretty sure at night, towards the night, it's going to be less traffic maybe. But oh, there's another way for somebody to kill me. There's a third entrance to this campsite. I might have to string up some stuff. I don't even know if I brought my freaking bells. God dang it. I didn't know if I bring my bells. Usually I strap a bell, you know, to tree with a little fishing line, and I'm not even sure, folks. What kind of survival guy am I? I'm not. Don't watch this. All my not vehicles. All my videos, and think that you're gonna live out in Alaska in the deep snow with polar bears and stuff and survive. You're not. Not watching this video, not watching any of my videos. I try to just have a good time and maybe do some survival here and there and just play around. But don't do nothing I do. Don't put stickers in your food. Don't put bacon packed things in your food. I'll take those out right when I put them in there. I shut the video off. I'm trying to give you, I don't want to give you all my secrets, but just what I do, folks. I'm just trying to have fun. So don't do shit I do, okay? It's out there. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop motherfucking recording. GoPro, please stop recording. Thing works out really good. It holds all this muscle, about 245 pounds of muscle. But if you see anything on this video, I'm an Amazon influencer, and the stuff that I do recommend, I recommend these highly. But the stuff in this video might be in the descriptions, but if you see something in here that's not in the descriptions, probably didn't get it from Amazon, or you can check my website at DaGarbageDisposalStore.com or OutdoorsUnsupervisedStore.com and go to Amazon recommended items and outdoors and whatever, you know, camera equipment, and I got all different categories. If you click that, you're not buying it from me, you're buying it from Amazon. So go to Amazon, click that, and then buy it from there. I might get a quarter or 50 cents, but everything's appreciative and it goes back to the channel. Because I just bought a $1,500 Sony lens for my camera, macro, so I can get calipers humping or all kind of stuff. You know, I probably won't get that, but if I do, you'll see it. Okay, that's all I got. I have nothing to say after that. I'm digging a hole. Just drop the shovel. I am about halfway through, but I had to stop and tell you, this is for most of the guys. You want to be very careful with the bread. You want to actually hold it with two hands, but right now I have to hold it with one since I'm videotaping to show you guys. See, it says love on there. If you love your wife or anything, please set this on top. Set that on top so it doesn't get crushed, because your night plans will probably get crushed. So please be very careful with that. Okay guys, I only got like two wagonfuls already done, but I have quite a few more to go. But I want to show you this solar kettle. I'm not getting sponsored. I paid for this with your help. So if you sponsored the Survival Season 6, you had a part to play in this. But I bought this. It looks like an Ethiopian, probably racist to say, but Ethiopian Darth Vader right here, or a big old gigantic toy for men and some women and some men. I don't know what else to say, folks, but it's a red filament in here, and this is like a coffee Starlink, like Elon Tusk, whatever his name is. But this actually locks in up top. But there you go. It just sits just like this in the sun. You fill it up right here. There's a thermometer right here. It usually goes about a degree a minute. So if you want to go 2 hours, it's 120 degrees plus maybe 45 today, so it'll be 165. So maybe 2.5 hours I'll have some coffee instead of starting fire, getting all that ready and wasting wood. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. By the time I get done with this, the coffee will be warm. So I'm going to put water in the top of here and do that, and try to be efficient as possible, because I'm trying to survive, folks. This is roughing it. I will show you how rough it is. She said. Okay. Thermometer. The red filament. Fill it with water, set it, and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Got some legs down here. I'm not really sure what this is for. Maybe more stabilization. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, here we go, and I'll come back in about an hour and a half or two and just update you. But right now it is at 38 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 3,000 Celsius. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, 2 to 3 trips tops, and I'm done. Jay, the owner of the property, already got with me, said he'll be here this evening or this afternoon, so hopefully if he wants to get on camera, we'll get him on camera and talk about the place. Had some stuff in mind I might want to ask him on camera, and I'll talk to him then on camera. But it's been 1 hour, almost an hour, and this thing is already up to, I want to say 90. So about 50 degrees Fahrenheit it rose, and that's kind of like 8,000 Celsius. So it's doing pretty good. Probably another few trips, they'll be done with some hot water, and I can make me some coffee. Okay, let's work these muscles out. GoPro, stop recording. All done. Not organizing the whole area, but getting everything to the site. I'm gonna try to go quickly as possible. He's about to show up here in about an hour. I'm gonna clear the table off, but I want to show you everything pretty much that I brought. I can't really go into detail and open everything up, but you saw the solar kettle. It is pretty much ready to go. 125 degrees. I'm gonna let it go for another 30 minutes at least. I got my cast iron stuff here. I got a coffee kettle here. I do have a 24-piece cook set there. Tripod for a cast iron that I might not need because I have that grate, but I might use it. I got a rocket stove I have never used yet, but it's a collapsible rocket stove. It's pretty heavy. It's about 25-30 pounds for that, so I'm pretty sure it's built pretty good. The recommendations on Amazon look good, so I will see about that. And if you see it on my website, that means it is good. If it's not on there, ask me about it, and I'll put it on there if I like it. If not, I'll send that thing back. But got plenty of water. Have water always here. I have from the Stealth 47. I didn't drink all this, but I do have this aloe Mexican drink, and I think you might enjoy it as well. It has little chunks in there, so if you're not used to little chunks in your mouth like that, it might surprise you. But I got diet sodas, I got juice, got some more coffee I need to warm up. Got a table, a big cooking table that expands, that goes about yay high. We got the cooler. I'm gonna put some more food in. I can go over the food later, but I got all kind of stuff, goodies in there. Food in here. I got this to hook to the power banks. I got all kinds of food in here, all kinds of seasonings and stuff in there, food, cooking utensils, oil, more. I got about 10 or 15 of these in there, different ones. More cooking. We got Folgers, deals at Jeff Swartz, Sports Freak 97. He gave me those. We got bread under this jacket. Trying to keep the sun off of it. We got bread. I got a lot of Ziploc bags and such, cooking utensils, knives to cut my fingers off while I'm cooking. More seasoning and food. We got the bread, potatoes. I am a hopeless romantic, ladies. Yes, I have that Zero Sam's Cola chilled for you. If you don't drink this, you drink alcohol. As long as I don't drink, I don't care. But I'm just saying, if you drink a lot and you wake up pretty sore, I like to play spades, poker, cornhole, and maybe tetherball. So if you woke up sore, it's just because you played a lot of games. We do have, all this is you. It's your fault. All this here, most of the stuff here, camera equipment, all cameras, Sony camera, the good camera. I got a computer bag, media bag with tripods and such, lights, extension cords for the power banks. This is a solar panel for the one you already saw, but this is a new one. I haven't even done a review on, but that thing right alone weighs 50 pounds at least. I got my drone. I got my new lens here that I'll be doing some videos with. And I might put on this camera screen that, you know, which lens I'm using, and put that on the screen for you. I got extra lights, batteries, power banks here. I did buy you guys donated so much, I bought a electric battery powered DeWalt 20 volt chainsaw. Got 2 extra batteries with it. I do got knives and such. I got bushcraft crap somewhere over here. This is a bushcraft drill, so if you want to do a log cabin and take 8 hours to do each hole, you can shove a stick in here and do your own holes, or just bring a cordless saw and do it in like 10 seconds. It's up to you. It's very sharp because it's never been used before. Got gloves right there, safety, all kind of ropes and stuff. If you got ropes, duct tape, and Ziploc ties, when you get pulled over, they might say something. I have some lights here and a radio, so if I get tired of me talking to myself. I have my poo bucket with, if I can't make it to the Jimmy on the spot, I have a towel, not for wiping my butt, but I got toilet paper all in there and trash bags. This is to take a shower and put water in there, heat it up, and I can take a bath, a whole bath. I got extra stuff in here for cough medicine, Tums, apple cider vinegar for acid reflux, cornstarch, not Coke. We got, these aren't Crocs. Anna Kammerer had bought me these, and these are dry shods. These are really good boots, folks, really good boots. They're waterproof, so I might use those later. These are Crocs. These are snow Crocs. I think of an assassin in the snow when you see them assassins. They wear all white, and they have rifles and such, but those are snow Crocs. I have some Crocs here. These like duck boots. These are Crocs. If you don't believe me, it says Crocs right there. I have a wheat color, like a lighter, like a tan color of these, cream. But these are really good, and they're weather resistant here. These are manly Crocs. I have footballs, baseballs, motorcycles, concrete trucks, and construction stuff, and bikes. That's my man Crocs. I'm drying this cooler out because I am putting my camera equipment in at night so it doesn't freeze up the lenses. I have a sleeping bag heater. I have a heated jacket, heated blanket. I got all kind of clothes, warm clothes, fuzzy underwear. No, I don't have fuzzy underwear, but I do. I brought at least about 2 pair of underwear. You are very, very nasty if you go over 4 days with a pair of underwear, because you wear it this way, you turn around, then you turn inside out, wear it this way and this way. That's 4 days. I'm here 5 to 6 days. I need 2 pair. So I brought 2. I got an extra backpack to put stuff in if I go foraging around here and kind of sightseeing. I can just have an extra backpack. Got a moving blanket to put on the ground like a rug in the tent. 2-person sleeping bag for just me, so I can move around in there and have enough room and not be like a hot pocket. I got a tarp. I bought some green elephant poles. They're telescopic poles to hold the tarp up if you want an awning. I got this is a fox, F-A-U-X, fox fur. I think it's coyote or wolf, but I think normal people call them faux, but it's fox. Okay. I have the 600-pound capacity chair. If you want to MTRV, I think you want to see that video. I did a review on that 600-pound capacity. I got a tarp there. I got other junk. I have 2-person tent to put food in because raccoons cannot unzip a tent. Bears can't unzip a tent. So I got that to put food in. I got 2-person tent just for the food. To stay looking like this, you gotta protect it. John Lyons, goes his big fan, had got me a titanium 4-pound titanium camping stove that I can take backpack hiking and stuff, because it only weighs 4 pounds, and that's the hot tent he got me that weighs 6 pounds. So 10 pounds in my backpack will do good. I probably won't carry this when hiking, but that's a water deal that goes on top of there. I can cook on top of this, or I can put this water on there and heat water up in there. I bought these for the hot tent. I think you need these to flap and put the metal deal up, and this goes around the metal furnace so you don't burn yourself. It's supposed to go around it for fire retardant or something like that. And hose clamps for it. Elephant poles. This is an end table type thing. This is what Lonnie Noons and the Noons family had got me. I have electrical cords, floodlights, all kind of just junk in here. Maybe some sleeping covers to put on top of a cot or something. I don't know if I even brought a cot. I think I might have forgot it. No, I missed it. There's the cot right here. So I do have the cot. I think I brought a hammock, but I don't think I need a hammock. Fishing pole. We got a fishing deal, whatever you call that, freaking cutting board, and a fillet knife. I brought all this wood. This wood I'm only going to use for the hot tent. This will burn longer. It's oak, so I'm using that for the tent for night. I at least got a couple nights, maybe a few nights of that. So if it's under 40 degrees or so, I might light it. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. But I got that. I did a review on this ORHFS. It is a splitter where you can split wood. You put this in there like so, hit it with a hammer, and split the wood to finer kindling. For some protection, I do got this fancy knife, Letterman Outdoors, that got me. It's like, it reminds me of like Rambo. Really nice knife. It's a sheath for it. Do got some bear spray. I got a holder for some lead sling and stuff, and some magazines to read. I did bring my sweet and heat garlic. I bought some kosher garlic, dill, asparagus. I got some sweet kosher dill, sweet peppers and onions, and I got some sweet and heat pickles. So, okay, that's about all, folks. I won't get too much into detail. I think I pretty much cover everything. He'll be here in a minute, so let me clear this table off so we can sit here. I'll put a tripod up here, and if Jay wants to be on camera, maybe we'll talk to him about the property, how long he's been doing it, and such like that. So see you in a bit. Somebody dropped some Reese's cereal out here. I do not waste food, so I need to fix myself. Still fresh. Okay, we're ready to drink coffee. Jay will be here in a second. He's down there. He said he'll be here in about 10 minutes. And it is at about 200 degrees, so it is piping hot. Going to get the coffee set up. Have coffee set up right there for him and I. If he does drink coffee, I got a spare unused cup here, so we'll have that. I'm putting my tent over there. I'm gonna clear off a couple sticks on the ground, but I think I'm gonna put my tent on the other side of there since the grass is thicker. Right here is pretty mucky and it's gonna be muddy, so that'll be the best bet for me right now. The rocket stove together. I never used it before, but that is a rocket stove. You can cook on there. You can turn this upside down, and there is like a dome shape where you can cook like a wok or a pot like that on there, a different kind of pot. There is a insert right here for the airflow. So this goes in there like that, and you put all your wood there. The air flows in there, so it burns hot up there, and you can cook. Put your pot right on there, or pan. Got my folding table. If you didn't see this on the Mississippi Bank Angler Chili, this is the telescopic table that it folds down into a nice little carrying pouch. Got my bamboo stuff. I got 4 cutting boards. I only need one, the biggest one, but comes in a pack, so makes it look a little dandy. A little fine for you guys. The really sharp, the sharpest knife I own out here to cut is pretty much this one. It will cut your fingers off, and I do have videos of me slicing my finger. And that's why in here there is a first aid kit with duct tape and band-aids. I need a splint in there and something, but I can use sticks for that. That's what she said. And I have the new knife that is very much easier to juggle. Put your finger in a hole, whatever, folks. Okay, let me get set up here, and next video would be with Jay and I, if he wants to be on video. If not, that's okay too, but let me get situated here, and you should be walking down here shortly. I knew the sun was still going to be over there, so that is good. I can't see that screen, but I think I'm in there. What is happening, folks? I'm here with Jay. He is the owner of this property. Did you say 52 or 53 acres?
53 acres, yeah.
53 acres. And how many sites are on here? I think
we have 5 sites.
5 sites?
5 sites. They're spread out. They're really spread out too.
Oh yeah.
So like, the idea is to get you as separated from everybody as possible.
Yeah, because the closest one down there is like 200 foot and then 150 that way. Because
100, yeah.
He was real nice about it. He did ask me, you know, the grapevine is 150 feet more that way. But I said, when you get here, you'll see how much stuff that I got. And I really appreciate that he had that wagon. I do have a sled, like a really big sled, but there's no snow, so that wouldn't help me right now. And Wednesday, I think we're supposed to get some snow.
Yeah, right.
I might be the only one in this area who's looking for snow.
Yeah. I think everybody wants them, but they want it in feet.
Yeah.
Rather than inches, and that might be a tough for you to deal with.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm next, like another trip, and I'm glad I met you too, man. So I'm maybe in a couple of years, maybe a year, and come back and when there's a lot of sno.
Yeah, I hope you do. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really nice because I know the area now, and we'll I'm gonna do some for you guys. I'm gonna do some hiking one day and just kind of go around the area, and maybe some fishing. It's not called catching. I'm just telling you right now, but. What else? I'm going to put a tent up out there and get all this stuff kind of cleaned up a little bit because I got a lot of clothes and stuff out here. How long have you owned this property?
I grew up here.
Oh, really?
My family moved here in 1980.
Okay.
And I was 9 years old at the time.
So you know the area.
Well, I did at the time. I actually went away and didn't come back until about 3 years ago.
Okay.
I mean, we used to farm this. This whole thing that you see right here with all the trees and everything was cornfield.
Oh, really?
40
You would not
acres
even
it was.
imagine that.
And it stopped being farmed in the late 90s. And this is how it's grown up in the past 25 years. So
No more farming, huh?
no, there's
It's a nice camping area. I like this. And probably in the summertime, you got a lot of leaves and stuff. And
Oh yeah, and it's it creates a more even more seclusion, really, I guess.
yeah, maybe I
Yeah.
have to do. Maybe it's about a 7.5, 8 hour drive for me. I think I got here about 560-ish miles. So that new vehicle already has almost 1,000 on it.
Wow.
Doing a little bit of driving, but
It's really beautiful here in the summer because where you don't see trees, it's either, tall grass and a lot of wildflowers.
okay.
So we've got stuff blooming all throughout the year, different times in different places. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's why I really like B-roll. Where I, excuse me, I actually have a new lens I bought, and it's good for like caterpillars, birds. Well, not birds really, because you can't get too close to those. But it's good for macro, so you could do like flowers and such. Even get the little hairs on the pollen in the middle of it, And so I do try to do that for these people here that watch the channel to get. And I might have to come back and when all the flowers and stuff are blooming in the spring and summer. Get a lot more birds and stuff out here, because I did see a little bird nest on the right when you're walking out of here. On the right, there's a little bird nest that was there I got for these fine folks.
Yeah, the animals are a lot more active in
Yeah.
the summer, but
Well, as long as
you'll
there's
see some.
as long as there's no bears active now or
Definitely deer and rabbits
cougars
and
or
things
anything.
like
I don't
that.
know what else you got here. I think up north from here, I think they got more black bears. I kind of read a little bit. I don't think any kind of here, but I did bring my bear spray just in case.
No bears here reported in a long time. I think they are just a little north of here, but there's deer and all the little varmints,
Okay. Yeah, I did-
rabbits and chipmunks.
Okay.
There's one chipmunk, I call him Chip, and he's everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Pops up everywhere I see. I don't know how
He
he
knows
follows
you.
me everywhere.
Well, if I see him, I'll try to feed him for
Yeah.
you. I usually don't. If you see my physique, I usually don't share. No. I was, and these fine folks already know. About 2 years, I'm gonna try to find me a piece of property. I want kind of maybe close to St. Louis, like 2 hours south of St. Louis, like where I'm at now. Kind of get quite a nice piece of property like this. Would you ever consider in the future, maybe like, hey, I might sell this, and maybe call me up first before you throw it out there?
I'd call you up if I decided that, but I'll tell you the
I don't
truth, the
think-
odds are really
yeah.
low. I've got a kinship with this place.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
it would be
I just want to throw it out there,
Yeah.
because and it's a long ways from where I'm going, at. But you know what? And I tell these people, I don't ever want to own a house again. I want to have me a little solar power thing with catching rainwater. And I'm a social guy. I talk all the time, like all day long. But like I always, stores closed. Like when I'm like out here, I like stores closed. I just want to be left alone. It's kind of my meditational time. And I do really like the outdoors. It's kind of not as they already saw everything I brought, and if it's your fault because I wouldn't bring 60% of this stuff at least. Just bags of chips, maybe some loaf of bread, and maybe some lunch meat or something, and a hot dog or something. But do you camp out here much or?
yeah. I'm here probably 100 days a year, mostly in the summer, but I love it here. It's off the grid,
Yeah.
quiet. We try to keep it real natural so everybody can have that kind of experience. So
Yeah, I like
we're just
it
sharing
already.
it,
And I did tell them too, if they want to rent one of them big, what's them called? Them big tents. There's this
A bell tent
bell
or
tent,
a-
something like bell tent or something else too.
Yeah.
But bell tent, $50 a night or something like
Yep,
that.
right.
And then I saw a pop up there. Is that your pop up though? Like, do you rent
yeah,
that
the-
out? Or?
No,
No?
we don't rent
Okay.
that out.
That's just what we
It's-
need- okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
for my mom when she comes.
Okay. Well, hey, that's understandable. But yeah, if you don't want to bring your own tent, if you don't want to pay for your own tent, just come on out and you go to Hip Camp. It's an app, and I already showed them on the screen already. I'll put it up again. But very easy. Never even used a camp thing like that before, but it's all over the U.S. And he is on that. It's very simple. And then you can send messages back and forth on there. Shows you locations. Very, very nice. How long have you been on there?
This will coming up is our third season.
Third season.
So first 2 seasons we actually were made the list of best of hip camp. We didn't get the top honors, but we were in the list of about the 15 hip camps.
Okay, they judge like reaction times, like you responding to messages and stuff like that.
I think it's
you
a
did
lot
real
of
good
that.
with me. Like you exceeded my expectations.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, I wasn't thinking down upon nobody, but I was like, oh, this is nice. You know, very, very convenient.
Good, yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot of just making sure that your guest, you're doing a good job as being a host, and your guests are taken care of, and your property's well maintained. And
yeah, it was already maintained. I already showed them I called it Jimmy on the spot, but the Johnny on the spot up there. I already showed them that. I was like, hey, the thing was freaking super clean. Even had them pellets in the pier thing. What's the pellets for?
That's for when it gets below freezing.
Oh,
so that's that company. I lease that from a company that comes and cleans it once a week, and they do really a great job.
Yeah, they do. It's very clean.
So
there's one use in there. I'm gonna say that now. It was still clean, you know. But yeah, I had to use it. It's just something about me. If I see one, I have to go. Professional. I'm professional at that too.
Well, and we're trying to offer a range of kind of camping, so you can rough it as much as you want, and you know, do the.
Because I don't know if you saw this thing here. This is covered up with my towel. I haven't used it yet, but this is my bucket.
Oh yeah.
And it has a lid to it. Has a little lid to it.
Yep.
Yeah, they saw this already on here.
Those are handy.
But yeah, if you didn't see that, there's a little lid to it, guys. But I don't even have to use that unless I'm kind of lactose intolerant. So if I can't make it all the way over there, I can make it right here.
Yeah, it's a 500-yard walk maybe to the. So yeah. I can't put one everywhere, but
hey, that's more than I didn't think that was going to be out here. So that's a plus. This is glamping, folks. He brought wood for me, but I didn't need it. I showed him the $5 thing up there. If you had $5, you can put it in there and get your wood. Or it was real nice for you to say on that site, and I'm a cheapskate, that you can go scavenge and get your own dead wood. Don't cut trees down, but if they're already on the ground, you can scavenge
that
it.
Helps me actually. Helps me really clean up all the dead stuff. And
well, don't worry. Probably in this little vicinity, you won't see one stick.
But we do offer it on property here, so it's a little bit easier. You know, some people, they don't want to be working the whole time, and they want to, you know, and other people are just the opposite. They want that experience, and trying to take care of everybody, I guess. Yeah,
I'm just going to use the wood I brought. That's the harder wood, the oak. I'm going to use that for when I'm sleeping, but in the tent. But I'm going to pick up sticks to cook with that rocket stove and try to figure that thing out. See, I don't think it's too much to do. Just shove sticks in there and light it up. And then I'm glad I'm the only person out here, because you see that turkey thing over there? That turkey pot? That's me. I'm the turkey. That's my bathhouse. Okay. That's my whole bath. So yeah, I'm gonna heat that up, and I'll be out here with nature. You won't. That's for fans only. They have to pay extra for that. No, I would have to pay you to watch that. So we'll skip that part.
Well, you could actually go bathe in the creek too.
You know what? They do that ice thing now, don't they? Wow. I don't know.
Maybe that's a challenge.
Maybe you might see that. I do stupid stuff. It'll wake you up on it.
It will, because there's 2 springs that are not far from here, so they're spring fed, and they join up at the trail that you would naturally take, where you'd see the creek. I mean, I doubt you've been down there, but
not yet. But they will see me. The sign says creek. Just follow that down.
Yep.
I'm gonna you're gonna see it too, guys. Because not today. Tomorrow I'm gonna scavenge out and go places and do stuff. Now I'm gonna set up the tent before it gets dark. I do got to go live for the Facebook subscribers that pay for that monthly. I'm gonna go to town because I had 5 G's until I got here, and this spot here I do. I think T-Mobile, it's Google Fi, but they use Sprint and T-Mobile. So is it AT&T around here probably?
Yeah, AT&T, let's see. Verizon's pretty good here.
Verizon, okay.
AT&T's a little low, but
I had 5Gs, all bars all the way to about 10 miles from here, and West Plains, I guess, and then after that it was no bars. But that's everywhere I go camping. That's usually what my service provided. I guess they want me to just kind of get off grid and chill out and relax. Cause I was thinking just one day, what I'm going to do is they like cooking, so I do a lot of cooking. But the last day, I think I'm just going to eat leftovers, so I don't have to cook anything, clean anything. And I want to get out here early because of the road right here. If you get out here early, it's cold and the ground's not as soft.
Right.
So I'll probably get out here early. I got a challenge. I got to eat. I got a challenge to do. In Waukegan,
okay.
Illinois, Big Ed's Barbecue. They got a 10-minute challenge.
What do you gotta eat?
Big old burger, like a big old burger. Yeah, they didn't have faith in me. Yeah, they was like, not many people even do it.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna have to try. I'm cheap. I have to pay for gas to get home. And that thing out there I just had for 10 days takes premium. Yeah.
Oh, it's a premium only.
It's recommended. Well, it's recommended, so I don't want to. I wouldn't
question it.
Yeah, so I'm just going ahead and do it. But yeah, that's about all I got just to clean up to do a little bit around here, and of my junk, all my clothes. But
setup is fun though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It really is. It's kind of like setting up your own little town or something.
The thing I don't like is taking it all down. Taking it all down and then traveling. I have about 10 trips. That's a big wagon, but man, I haul a lot of crap. Well, that wood's gonna be gone. Maybe 9, and maybe 8 trips by the time I'm done.
Really?
Maybe 8. Yeah.
It is quite a bit of gear.
It was a lot. It might have been. I might have been lying today. It might have been 7 maybe. But guys, I'm gonna jump off here, chit chat with Jay for a little bit more. I do thank you very much for allowing me to be here. And
my pleasure. Yeah,
right. So this time of the year, I'm the only idiot that wants to be out here, like when it's cold.
Yeah, so far it seems like it. Okay. You know, I mean, I'd like to encourage more of the winter camping, and I know there are people that want to do it, and it's a challenging thing.
There's a couple people watching, I think.
I mean, please come and stay at Cricket Ranch.
If you like cold weather, even if it's snowing, right?
Even if it's snowing.
Lots of places, and I'm glad I thought about this, because lots of places at state parks and stuff, they close down when it snows and you can't go. So I'm the idiot that would drive 8 hours and be like National Lampoon when he punches that moose when it's closed. What? Yeah, but they're not going to be closed. So you got a spot to go to. If it snows and a foot or two, you can still, if you want to trudge the road to happy destiny right here. They got sleds for you already, and wagons. So if it snows a lot, they got sleds all around.
We don't even mind if we bring the snowmobile.
Oh, really?
Really, snowmobile or a four-wheeler?
I think that's the first time I saw a snowmobile sign on the road, the yellow sign.
Oh,
I never
really?
I never saw that.
Pretty common around here.
Oh, okay. Have you ever saw a U-turn signal? It's a traffic light. It's in Florida. I saw the first one in Florida. It's a U-turn and it's a light.
I think I have, now that you mention it.
Yeah. So I get to travel and see weird stuff, folks. But okay, well, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a little bit once I pitch the tent. 'Cause I get the tent. Probably have to go to town real quick and do a live and then pitch the tent, and then I'll be back with you. I'm going to be eating. I'm hungry already, but I'm going to. I'll cook later on tonight, folks. I don't think I'm gonna starve to death. I got a couple pounds that I can burn. But okay, well, thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Be back in a bit. All right, thank you. Folks, I'm probably not going to be cooking until about 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. This thing right here is the stupidest contraption that you could think of. It folds out. You got to roll it up. You have about 6 of these things that you're losing everywhere. There's another one over here. I'm still missing one. This is the stupidest fucking design that I can even tell you. I've been over here like a monkey fucking a football for God, I don't know, probably an hour. But this design, I can't stress this enough. This will make you lose your mind. I'm going to try to figure this out. I don't have internet right now. I'm going to try to Google some stuff. It just says rolled it up. It's going to dent. That's not going to affect the use of the deal. You cannot believe how frustrated I am. You cannot. You might could tell a little bit. You really can't. I want to fucking punch the shit out of this. That's what I said. I'm going to do the best I can. And you'll see me probably in the nighttime, I guess, because I'll just show you now what I did. This tent has two different holes. You can go out that way or this way. This one needs to go straight up, so I did put this piece into there. I do got a pole in the middle to keep that up. I got one here. I tied this all off, so this is like a spider web. It has strings everywhere. This tent, it's good. It just has a lot of tie points to get it perfect, and that doesn't take too much time when you're pulling your hair out doing this. But yes, that comes straight up to there, and everything else is okay. It's just me trying to find all these little bitty titanium little round rings here that I'm probably not going to find them all. I think there's 6. I have 5 so far, but that roll, when you're trying to unroll it and slide the rings down, the other half rolls back up and the other half unrolls. So it's, yeah, that's where I'm at. And yes, I'm perturbed. So I will see you guys later when I finally get this done. Oh, and this is a mat, like NASA approved mat that sits on. I had to buy this separate, and I'm glad I did, because there's a lot of combustible material here, but this will eventually, when I clean it off, it'll be good to go. So, okay, nothing to it but to do it right. See you later. This is the stupidest design that you can frickin' do. Who's a dumbass that did this? I'm buying another pipe. This pipe is fucked up. Fucking stupid as shit.
In Green Bay, it was partly cloudy. And 44. At Eagle River, it was clear. The temperature was 33. At South Bend, it was mostly cloudy. And 51. In Chicago, it was mostly cloudy. And 55.
Folks, I kind of got that freaking pipe. Folks, I kind of got that freaking pipe kind of taken care of. We're going to see, once I put wood in there, if it's going to smoke all in the tent or not. Hopefully not. I did rig it up a little bit, and yes, rigging up don't sound like a good word when it's coming to a fireplace inside of a tent. But right now, I have a tent just for my food. That's how much I like food. It's just to kind of keep the predators at night, raccoons maybe and such. I can at least hear them trying to get into the stuff probably. So I'm putting the tarp thing over it too, so if it's any kind of rain or anything, but bread and some other items in there. Still got a lot to do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try to cook something. It's not gonna be much tonight, nothing fancy, just trying to get something in me. That's what I said. Whoa, food, folks, food. So no cooking on the grill tonight, that or the witch pot there. So sorry folks, it's just tonight's just full of surprises, and my computer's not turning on, so I can't download my stuff into my computer. I'm gonna have to warm it up to see if that's the case, if the computer is too cold. So lots of stuff to worry about, but I can get away with the computer, I guess, because I have a lot of stuff that I can store. What the hell is that? Oh, but I have a lot of stuff that I could store on. I just can't use my bigger Sony camera because it's going to need the computer to download the footage off of there. So trial and error, folks. So I know next time in the cold, I probably will not take my big Sony camera or the computer. Just probably download stuff on files and on the little SD cards and such, and take it from there. I'm just frustrated still, folks, because that stupid ass furnace thing. The titanium stove is fine. It's just the pipe. I'm going to look online for another style of pipe, and I can just change it up and not use that fucking thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. It's a lot of cursing, but it makes me feel better. So, okay, let me get some of this stuff squared away so I can sit down, get me a bite to eat, and talk to you a little bit better without having a little bitty light like I'm about to get clucked in the back of the head in the middle of the woods. That's all I got. See you in a bit if I don't get clucked in the head in the middle of the woods. Have plenty of batteries, so I put that weather thing going all night in there. So it's an old school thing. If you guys don't know about it, your grandfather might have done it for the mice and played like a little radio all the time. I got the other solar dill covered up just for the dew or whatever. I got all the food in there. That's just water right there, and some canned goods. Well, jarred. They're jarred up. They're not going to be a problem. Everything else should be good. So I don't even feel like eating, folks. That's how tired I am. My back's killing me. I'm just wore out. I got a thermometer out here. Out here, it is 30 degrees as of right now. Inside here, I have one. I have them both linked to my phone too, so I can just look at my phone. But the other one I had over here somewhere. Where it went, I'll find it in a minute. But it might just be a couple degrees warmer inside of here. I'm about to turn this on here, light this fire. I did rig it up with that fire retardant stuff that all along there, but I'm gonna get another pipe for that. I'm not wrestling with that pipe. You're not gonna believe. It took me 4 hours. I'm gonna say 4 hours. It might be 30 minutes less or 30 minutes more, but it took me 4 hours. I'm laughing just so I don't go crazy. That sucked. Whoever the hell invented that, I almost cursed again. I'm going to try not to curse anymore about that, but screw you, okay? Screw the hell out of you. Okay. All right, well, get me some dehydrated stuff and just heat some water up on top of there with that coffee deal. I'm just going to put water in there, heat it up, and do a dehydrated meal. I am so tired. I don't want to cook anything. So that fire starts, and hopefully it doesn't smoke in here, but we'll find out. Okay, Eagle Scouts, it's your turn to freaking hoop and holler that I'm doing this wrong. But I just know to shove shit in there. Just shove it in. Cram it tight. So I'm going to do that for now. Maybe if I got another little piece, I'll put one more piece in there. Because you want to overcrowd the fire. You always want to do that. So I'm going to leave that like that and see if this thing is smoking inside of here. And okay, you can shut that all the way, but we want a lot of airflow for now. Then there's a damper on the back of here. So that'll slow it down too. Right back here. Got a little fire action here. Whoa, that top is hot. Okay, well, it's time to go ahead and put some water on there to heat up. Okay. It's not too smoky in here right now. I do have a carbon monoxide tester in here as well. Carbon monoxide detector. See how this works. I tried the water dill that Big Fan had got me, but the medium does not fit this one. I think it needs the large, so I need to get me a large one. So, but I can use the medium one still and just put it on top of like a fire or something, and it has a spigot on it, so I can still use it. But okay, let's just wait for that to boil, and we're going to get to eating. I do have some fettuccine alfredo with chicken. I have some roasted chicken. Yes, I'm eating chicken because Paula's not here and she does not know that I'm cheating on her by eating chicken. And I got a lot of protein bars. Got some of these too. Some Cliff. They take a lot. There's a lot of freaking protein in these. So, okay, it's still lit. Look at that. There is some smoke right there. That's not good. Huh. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this tonight. I'm just going to heat my water up. Let's go outside real quick and see if it's coming off the top. Because it is getting smoky in there. Well, you got smoke coming out the top. Let me dodge all these freaking lines. See if I can turn the light on. So we got smoke coming out the top. But all this crap here, look at this. Look at this. It's not that hot coming out here, but don't want to burn the tent up. I might put another one of these pads right up here just in case. But go back inside. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might not use this today and try to figure it out tomorrow, but it is already a little smoky in here. I'll be back. It's good till you get up to about here and there's smoke. So I don't know what to do, folks. Let's water up. I'm probably just not going to use that tonight, and I will maybe try to redo that deal if I have enough four more hours to do that. I really don't want to mess with it. I really don't. But okay, let me get my food. It's got I think 42 degrees in here already. I don't have a coat on at all. It is warming up. I'm I'm still debating on this, but I do have my carbon monoxide detector in here, so the alarm will go off if it gets too bad. If it gets too bad, I'll just open the door, let some smoke out, and then just bundle up for the rest of the night. But I am freaking tired, folks. Like, I am just wore out. Lots of going back and forth with that wagon. It's kind of stressful, I guess, trying to get videos. It's your fault. It's your fault. I'm just trying to get videos, and I'm on time frames and trying to do this, trying to do that. It's way more to it than you think. There's going to be a time where I'm just going to try to go camping without bringing a video camera. I'm bringing my phone, but I think I'm going to go and just not record at all. And maybe just eat some pork steaks, hamburgers, and hot dogs. Nothing fancy. Not bring 3,000 spices. And just relax for a little bit sometime. I need to do that. I work a lot, a whole lot. If you didn't know about the other channel, I put 2 to 3 videos out a week on that channel. I put a live out. I put 1 to 2 videos out on this channel and a live. So that's like 4 or 5 videos a week plus 2 lives. And I have to shoot all the videos. I have to edit all the videos. So please, 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 folks, share the videos if you can. At the very least, please hit the like button. Just like the video. It will help the algorithm and get out to more people, so more people can maybe see the videos, subscribe. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, what the hell is wrong with you? Subscribe. I'm not doing this for my health. Really not doing this for my health with all this smoke. I'm going to be a smoked meat. Yeah, you got some hanging meat. So you hang meat to smoke. You see what I did there? Okay. Well, I do want to thank all you guys again. I know I did it already, but excuse me, I can't thank you enough. So I'll roll it on the screen while I talk. But when Jay came up here, he texted me first. He goes, "Hey, you don't gotta hide nothing. I'm not the police." I laughed, actually. I actually kind of laughed just like that when I looked at my phone, because I wish I would have went camping at places that people like Jay own, because I would have had a lot of stuff I needed to hide. But I told them 95% of my life is out in the open. I tell you guys this, just to let you guys know that if you are in a predicament, if you're in a predicament in your life, and you think you're never going to get out of it, or you're the only one that has problems, I've been to the shithole. I've been to, like, you wouldn't believe. And I told Jay, I said, I get to live a life that I don't even deserve. I don't even deserve this. Like, I get to camp. I get people that actually donate to help me camp. And I know this is a little stressful for me camping, doing this and doing videos and everything, but it's still relaxing to me, even though it is some work from time to time. But to me, meditational, it's in the mind, and it's still out here, not in a traffic jam, just out here with the wilderness. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate you helping me out. Getting this channel going. We're over 10,000. Hopefully we can get over 25,000 when I do the drawing on the other channel. Once it reaches 100,000 subscribers, 3 months later, I'm doing a drawing. So if you're subscribed, if you're subscribed to both channels publicly, then you can win $500 when I do the drawing. 3 months to the day after I reach 100,000 on the other channel. And if I have 25,000 on this channel at the time I do the drawing, I'm giving away 1,000 instead of 500. So I do want to thank everyone, and that's my way of thanking you for helping the channel out for me to give back. And the bigger the channel gets, the more I can give back and do stuff for other people. And I don't know. I guess that's all I got. I know I've been talking for forever, and the people that don't fast forward, you are the real superstar. So thank you again. Let me get this food. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for the thing to heat up, okay? And then I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to call it quits. So I'm going to show you the food, and then watch a movie. Or not. I might not even watch the movie. I'm so tired. So we'll see. Okay, it is time to eat. I'm going to go ahead and rip this apart, and got to read the black parts. It says add 1.5 cups of water. Well, okay, that is a little hot. Put some in here. It's about 1.5 cups. We'll see. Huh. Okay, and what I'm going to do here with this one, since you don't supposed to add water to this, you're supposed to just heat this up. I'm just going to put it in there just like that. I can take off the heat now because it is already pretty much boiling hot. So I'm just going to leave it like this for a little bit. Okay, I can't find my other spoon, so I found this one. It'll do. There's a lot of chicken in there. It looks like the chicken is grilled. Look at that. This has bacon. Stir it up. Stir it up and let it sit for another 5 minutes, and then we'll dig in. Good old rice. Uncle Ben. Put a little bit of water in there just for the hell of it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think it needs a little water. It doesn't say to add water to this. It says just steam it, I guess in a microwave or something. But I think it's better like this. Okay, let that sit for a minute. I'm gonna break out my good china for you guys. Has forks and everything in this basket. I didn't want to clean it but I'll probably be using it tomorrow, and I gotta clean it anyway. So, get a bowl. I do have a fork in here. I need a spoon, actually. There you go. Got a spoon and a fork, but who needs both? I'll plate it up. Tomorrow, I'm going to be cooking in the daytime, hungry or not, so I don't have to cook in here. Let me drink some of this juice down. Yeah, probably triggered some people. I'm not a fan of this instant rice stuff. It's just too al dente. But gotta eat. Gotta eat. Oh man. Oh, this smells delicious, folks. I'm gonna pour some on the plate so you can see it. But I would just eat right out of here so I didn't have to waste a plate. That's half of it. There you go. Yeah, it's nothing fancy tonight. I'm not adding any onions or any bell peppers or do some endorsement here. Okay. But yeah, there's the rice. And maybe I can get a better picture for you. There you go. The rice. And that is the roasted chicken rice. And then this is the fettuccine alfredo with chicken. It does say tagliatelle pasta, white meat chicken, red peppers, and creamy white sauce. So that's not bacon, that's red peppers. And whatever the hell the word they said in the beginning. But I'm just going to eat that and call it a night, folks. Really tired. And I'm probably not going to do this heater. It feels really nice in here, but I have it cracked right here. And I want that closed at night. So, I'm just going to let this die out and I'll be done with this for tonight. I'm not sure if I'm even going to mess with it tomorrow, but I really need to try to fix it because it's going to be 17 degrees for the low one of these nights. But I think I'll be okay tonight. But I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much again. And till day 2. That'll be next Monday. Check the descriptions for the first video of this trip of me getting here and all the videos on this series. If you do miss some, they'll be all in the descriptions. And if the links don't work, that means the video did not come out yet. But hold your horses. Oh, I'm so rude. That fettuccine chicken Alfredo deal, that is pretty good. Just coming off the shelf, dehydrated, adding water to it, really good. But Uncle Ben, you can do better. So the backpack pantry, 2 thumbs up. I will give you 2, but my other one's holding the camera. Good night.